puck. Possession Kaner, get possession Kaner. There we go. High stick. Yeah, called it. Loose Lindstrot.
All right, well, folks, sorry about that. I think I'm alive now. I actually was playing around with my other channels this other few days ago on this iPad, my iPad. So sorry, guys. We are now live. James, I know we talked a lot even before this. We'll have to recap a lot of that. But 12:42 here. It's a penalty on Lindstrot on a high stick, I believe it was. Okay. So we are going to have an opportunity to see the Stars here first on their initial power play. Now they bring it into the zone. They're trying to find a little gap there. That's going to be a little Mia Hahn. Looks like she's back from her protocol. Nice touch pass. That looked like she was trying to find something. Now nice Hahn has it. She has some chance here to take it in the zone. She does. She brings it in. Sgro keeps it on. Oh, almost Sgro almost on the doorstep there. Tried to jam the rebound off the Hahn. And yeah, exactly like I said, Hahn was out for a little bit on a little bit of a protocol. Now she is back. Glad to see that. And also Lindstrot last week, who was kind of sick there.
Yep.
So it looks like we'll have a full squad here now, right in front now. And Milner with the save here, right here with 11:53. So James, I know we missed about a bunch of our little commentation in the beginning due to the fact that the channel wasn't up, and that's my fault. But thank you for those at home who pointed out. I think it was Milner's mom, of course, yep. Melinda. But James, you know, I mean, this is going to be a game that, like I said earlier, that Stars are one of the top teams here, and you know, we just got to play our game and get it out quickly. But just like that, Macy Bell with some speed up on the front side there. But going back to what I was just saying, like we got to just kind of contain them like we did last week on the 14s.
Yes, definitely. And again, use our body, be a little bit more physically aggressive, smart in our play.
And that's going to be Potts on the back end. Nice trying to centering up. That's going to be McGrath. McGrath now circles around nicely, holds it up, has some time here now with 43 seconds or 41 seconds left on this penalty. Stars are actually, yeah, I know they're both Stars, so I'm going to call the Texas and then the girls. We'll say the Austin team.
Yeah, the Austin team.
But you're saying, like, you know, there are a couple Austin players here with June Hodson, of course, Ryden Ferrix, and
yep.
then, of course, Julian, who had played there many moons ago.
Yep.
This is going to be a fun game for them because I guess they know each other a little bit.
I mean, you would think they did.
I mean, at least they know they're on the ice side of it, not
yeah.
necessarily personal, but yeah. Sgro will take the face-off here with 25 seconds, has Hahn out there with her on this penalty kill. And Ferrix on the back end. Sgro gets it off. Nice read by Horton to get that up on ice. But Stars are right back on the redirect. Nice little step up from Ferrix. Now the Stars are going to have to re-enter the zone, and they do get it now. Now Sgro tries to get it up. Trickles out. That's Ferrix. Ferrix has it. Nice smart play by Ferrix. Now she's going to try to backhand it. Could not get enough out of it. They're going to come right back on the attack. This is going to be a great opportunity for the Stars. They're going to drop past it. Penalty's over, so everyone's back on side. This is going to go on to the far side. That's Lewis. Nice play by Lewis to come out of the box. She just was tenacious on that to get that, disrupting that Texas player. Now they're going to go right back at it. Yeah. Number 12 will bring it in. Tries to go around Ferrix. Ferrix is going to dig a little bit deep on the corner with her. Now they're going to circle it around. They're looking for a little centering pass, and they do get something going, but that gets trickled all the way out, all the way down towards the back end here with 10-11 here, and nice play by Sadikov down low. Sadikov has something up front. Goes, tries to go to right in front, and that's going to be a score, and they're going to take that lead for Lewis.
Yes.
And that was a great hustle play by Sadikov to get there, and Lewis just going to the doorstep where she should be and
Absolutely.
just taps it in.
Yeah, Sadikov using the corner down low just to put the puck on the near side, forcing the goal to make a quick rebound, and Braden's right there to just pop it through.
And that, you know, we're talking about that. It was a great defensive sequence there. Stars tried to had a couple of, I mean, you know, the Texas team tried to get a cross pass on the far end, and we just kind of like kept on pressuring them, and it was nice play by Sadikov to put and use her speed against them.
Yep.
So make that a 1-0 here with 10 minutes left. Now it comes out to the near side. That'll be Takis. Takis Looks like she'll gather that enough. Now it comes off. Goes right off the boards. Now that's going to be McGrath. McGrath has Lashem with her, and that's going to be a shot, and she wants that back. McGrath would want that back. But everyone was charging, and I like that. Everyone was going towards the net on that sequence there.
Ironically, we didn't shoot high, which that was about the only spot would have been blocker side high. But I do like it, and that's one of those that's a shooter's decision, right?
Yep.
She's coming down. Lashem was slightly guarded. It's a shooter's decision. Do you shoot? Do you pass?
And Lashem on the near side knocks it all the way back. Goes out to the far end. That's going to chip off to the far end. That'll be Steichen now coming in. Nice play a little bit by Steichen now. But that's going to be great back check from McGrath. Now she's going to steal that, comes right back into the zone. Trying to get around the defense. And, there she's going to get the hooking penalty, just keeping her feet going. And and this is going to still be in play. And now finally looks like the Stars are going to touch this up. And we are going to go on the power play opportunity. So we always talked about that. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, when I was younger, we used to call that the John Madden move. That was one thing that even the NHL used to highlight was John Madden's back check, where he would go with the stick lift and do the quick cut and turn. And that's exactly what Lolo did. She didn't give up in play. She stick lifted, cut and turn, and she ends up with that puck with a tenacious back check. And now we have a power play.
But this is the one thing I'm looking right now. What I like about them, they are moving their feet this morning or this afternoon. I don't know if it's the 5 o'clock game or something.
Yeah.
But all day, Sgro wins that nicely, gets it all the way back to Han. Han's going to hold this a little bit on the far end. Gets it right back to Sadikov. Sadikov throws a shot. Ooh, deflects right in front. Has it to Sgro. Sgro is going to try to get it. Drops it off back to Lashem. Lashem's trying to find a little space. Gets it off to Sgro. Sgro throws it off. Sadikov throws a quick shot. Ooh, that's a great opportunity now. Kane down low. Kane's going to try to take this out, but it looks like
got her stick
coming out. This is going to be a 2-on-1. They're going to go. Oh man, smart. I don't know if that was smart. He had the 2-on-1 going for him. Excellent play by. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Milner got her stick in the way, and that would have been a nice centering pass. Now Sadikov on it. Now Sadikov is going to get tied up. This is Lashem. Lashem gets a little bit of a play right there on the near side now. Goes out to the far end.
So what the girls need to watch out for, and again, the physicality of it is the boys are used to, it's the lunge with the shoulder, right? As they come in, they're going to use the stick lift and the lunge with the shoulder. We can play a physical game, but we've just also got to be prepared for it.
Yep. Now Sgro's patiently holding this. Gets it off towards here. Nice play gets to Hodson. Hodson gets over the line. He's going to drop this back here with 52 seconds left on the penalty of the Texas team. Girls will have it back in. And that's McGrath coming in with some help from, looks like that's going to be Macy Bell, but Stars are going to exit this. Tries to get the cross pass to the far end. Potts going to get there. Looks like she pokes it, but Stars will retain it, and that's going to be gloved down here with, actually not gloved down. Comes right back out towards the near side. And that will be in the corner now to Potts. Potts has it on the far end, 4:31. She slips for a split second, gets it off to Bell. Bell backhands it nicely, tries to get Zerby in.
That's going to be an interference.
And that's going to be a interference. Great call, James. James got a lot of those in his lifetime. He knows.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
That was a great call. I missed that because I was looking at the play coming up with a nice backhand play there, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I guess the guy just
cut across her body before the puck was even near her. So it's going to be an interference call 9 times out of 10 if these guys are paying attention.
Okay, so that will be a power play opportunity here. So actually, we're going on a 3-on-5 for 6 seconds here. Then we will go back on a 5-on-4 for the minute and 54 seconds.
Yep.
And this is all the way back to the near side. That will be Sgro who will be taking the face-off. That will be all the way back. She wins it back. Nicely gets it over to Sadikov. Sadikov gets it to Lashem. Lashem has it. She throws a shot behind the net. That's Kane. Kane tries to gather. She gets picked on that far end. Now comes all the way out. Stars coming out with some speed. This will be all the way through the far end. They're going to try to look for a quick shot, and Milner gathers that and cuts that off at 7:06. And that's our concern there, is that how fast they can come out of that zone, right?
Absolutely. And if you notice how they've been doing it too, it's a cross-ice neutral zone pass. They're setting it up on a D-to-D swing, drawing your forward, your forecheck 1, your forecheck 2 in, and then leaving the far side open, and they're hitting the blue line to blue line almost cross-ice pass.
Yep. And so that will be a great exit now. Could not get that out, actually. I thought that was going to get over towards Han, but Han's going to stay in the pressure side of things here now with Sgro coming in now. Cannot hold him. Now it's going to come right back out. That's going to be a shot. Ooh, it looked like that was the stick.
I think that was off the knob, yeah.
Knob or a stick or something now comes off. Now this gets it up, gets it to Sadikoff. Sadikoff has it playing. She's going to go right below. Oh, she just held that for a split second. She had Lashem. Now they're going to look at resetting this up.
It's a power play.
Oh, goes right back in front, trying to get that, and that's going to go all the way down towards icing here with 6:25 here.
I like her move. I just, what I would like to see is the fact that she realizes that, hey, we're on a power play. I don't have to shoot it. Like the crossing center was a good idea. Just nobody's there yet. She was the one leading the rush. She needs to wait for the cavalry. And that's something that they practice. Like the first power play, we had good puck movement. She had 3 good shots from the high point. We just don't need to rush it. We have time. We've got a whole minute left.
Yeah, and I liked how Lashem went to the net, but unfortunately, just was a little bit, she kind of felt like she was rushing that backhand pass.
Right.
Now we are going to hold that down on the corner now with coming all the way out towards Potts. Potts flips his shot.
Oh, I thought that went in.
That went. I looked like that went into just for a split second, but Bell has it. Bell's going to be patient with it. Gets it out here towards the inner side to Hodson. Hodson right back to Bell. Bell's going to walk it. She throws his little shot in front, and that looks like
it's out of play there.
Hits the net, I believe.
That's the right play. Macy took time. She had the pass up point. The kid went to the forecheck. So F4 is coming up to June, and June puts it right back to Macy, and she walks that circle. That's that right play.
That's where you pull the D and you let them go. And that's going to be a shot. Now there's some speed coming out of the zone. That's going to be right in front. Oh, just right behind. And Hodson has a great. She just was patient on that. Looked like she had Hodson, so some speed coming out, but McGrath on it. Now this is right off the belt. Now it comes off. Nice chip. That's Steichen. Steichen gets it in. Now holds it in. Now just by McGrath's stick now, far across the pass, and great play by. It looked like that was Hodson. Yeah, Hodson. Yeah. I mean Horton kept that going now. Kaner had it right there, but she kind of was doing the little 360 dance there, but this is going to come all the way back out to Horton. Horton backhands it, comes out all the way to the neutral zone, far side. That will be Lewis. Lewis puts some pressure now. Stars are looking for that cross pass, and good cutoff from Steichen and Kane now, but he's going to walk it in and throws a shot. Just goes right by. Ferrix is on it. Ferrix on the behind the net. She positions herself, comes out towards the near side, and goes all the way back behind the net. Ferrix was able to get a little stick on that. Now that's going to get centering up.
Feet.
And that's going to be Milner. And good tie up in the front there.
And notice what you were saying as it happened too. So the kid has a good recognition that far side quick pass is out. So he has to go. And that's exactly what we want to do. It slowed the neutral zone down. Not that it was we didn't give him the lane. It was the fact that we slowed the neutral zone down. They weren't quickly into our zone and we were still on the back check. It was the fact that we were able to keep the play in front. And obviously he didn't even get the shot off. So that was a smarter play for us on both sides. Like you said, Steichen, good job.
And then you have both center and the defense coming right back into the zone.
Absolutely.
Gives everyone's time.
Your face forward versus puck back.
Exactly. 4:44 here left. Goes off the boards. That comes off. That's going to be Hodson. Hodson flips out. Just a little bit outside the reach, but Texas will grab that now with Hodson. Hodson's going to shuffle it out towards the near side. They're going to step up on that. That's going to be a shot. And Milner with the shot on that. So she gobbles that up here with 4:24. And that's one of the things that it looks like Stars are looking to shoot from the blue line. Like if they have that lane, they're taking it. So it's critical our points get out there.
Agreed.
And that comes all the way back out here towards the near side. That's going to be another shot. Almost a redirect in front. Takis looked like enough just to disrupt that individual. Now they're going to go right behind the net. That's going to be far side. They're trying to redirect it back down. That's going to be a shot. Milner with the save. Stars are still on the active play there. Now Sgro gets off to Sadikoff. Sadikoff is going to get, just a little bit behind Lashem. Otherwise, Lashem had some space on that far end. Now this goes out to the corner. Sgro's going to bounce it. Cannot get it past the defense. Now comes out. This is going to be a golden opportunity for the Stars, and it's going to be a loose puck in front. Drops it off to the D. There you go, a shot. That's going to be Milner. Covers it up.
Nope.
Looks like she was trying to get it covered. Now comes all the way out. That's going to be right back behind the net, and Sadikoff is going to be off. I thought she was going to go offsides.
Zerby tried to catch
Zerby tried to catch that. And great pressure all around right now, just kind of disrupting the neutral zone now with Sadikov. Gets it up.
Nice.
Has McGrath. McGrath is going to... Oh, she just loses it for a split second. Unfortunately, she's not able to do anything there. But it comes out right to the front.
Lolo's hunting. Lolo is hunting.
She's had 2 or 3 good opportunities so far. And great pressure up front here from McGrath. And that looked like that was Han on that. Now with the exit. Zerby on the defense. That's going to be a shot. That was close over.
I had flashbacks of Boston.
The one that went right over her.
The two of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just went over and she didn't recognize it, but we'll take the stop. Milner with her 10th save today so far with 248, but we're disrupting them a lot with our back pressure and our front, also our forward check right now. And that's going to be very key if we can continue that the game.
I think the one thing right now holding us back is just our inadequacy on touch passes, right? There's been multiple opportunities. We've been in the right place. We've shut them down. And our touch pass has just been a hair off. And again, it's something I know that they're working on, but finding that right strength to touch pass, to bounce pass off the boards, that it's just it's there with momentum versus either 1,000 miles an hour or 2 miles an hour, right?
And that's going to be stepped up. That's going to be a great outlet from Zerby. Gets it over to Bell. Bell's going to chip it around. She's going to, looks like she'll have it. She's trying to, nice little circle pass. Gets out to the D. Now this is going to be Potts. Potts was a shot. Just goes wide. Comes out towards the near side. Zerby's going to jump on the play. That's going to come right back towards the near side. Now Potts is going to easily gather this. Trying to find it a little bit. Nice, gets it up to Lewis in the middle, and I think Lewis touched it.
She tipped it. That shouldn't have been an icing. That was right off her stick.
Oh, I thought it was off Lewis. That's why I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
So 2:19 here. We'll bring it all the way back to Milner's.
I guess it could have went through her feet and her stick.
Yep.
Not one ever to question the referee, you know? Me, that's
2:18 here.
It's not something I've ever done, ever.
2:18 here left in the, or 2:19 actually, folks. 1-0 game here so far. Plenty of hockey left. Now it comes off. Now Ferrick throws it off the boards. Tries to get off towards Lindstrom. Goes out to the far side. Horton knocks that. Ooh.
Come on, Mia.
I love that play by Lewis to try to get some play there now. Good step up from that was Ferrick, but they're going to have to get back now with the opportunity. Horton knocks it. Cannot possess it. Stars are going to try to possess it below the goal line, or actually Texas is going to try to possession it. They're looking for a little centering opportunity there. Now gets it off to the D. D's going to have a chance. They're going to throw a shot. Ooh, Milner with the save. Oh, good rebound from Horton to recognize that, but Texas will stay with it. Now it comes off here. Kane backhands it. That's going to trickle out, and Lindstrom will easily get into the play here now. Comes out to the near side. That was Kane. Kane back plays it, and that's going to be a nice little play right in front, and that's going to be a dangerous play right in front, and it's loose. And that's Lindstrom. Great play by Lindstrom to recognize that. Now Steichen will stay with the pressure up front here with 1:11 here left. Comes out to, Lashem has it. Lashem has some time. She picks this, drops it off, gets it off to Sgro. Sgro goes right back to Lashem, and that's going to be a woofer on that. Now Sgro tries to play a little back pass there to herself. Steichen comes up.
That puck did not settle in either of their two passes. I'm surprised they even got the pass off. So that was a great play.
And Stars are going. Actually, Texas is trying to get this out, and comes into the zone. It's going to be a little whiff by. It's going to be a save now. Sgro has it. Sgro chops it off. She had some pressure coming up, and she thought she was going to get that over to Steichen. Now it comes out to the near side. This is Hodson. Hodson knocks it off. Nice play by Hodson to get that down deep. Now Sgro will go on the forecheck and see if he could put some pressure in there. And they're going to reverse it to Lashem near here. Lashem's trying to put some pressure now. Ooh, Sgro almost had that. If now with Han coming up, now they're going to come on the exit. Takis reads that nicely, but is not able to hold that. Now this is going to be a 2-on-1. This is going to be an opportunity here for the Stars. They're going to throw a shot. And that went wide, I believe. And that will be the period there. And we're fortunate on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and the biggest thing, if you think about it, too, is that what Takis did right there, she tried to get the puck back in. The player from Austin used his body to drive through. Now, the one thing she didn't do was panic and back off. She held her ground and basically took that lane away from him. So even if it developed into a 2-on-1, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a 3-on-1. Right? So Takis doing that was just enough to prevent even worse odds coming through and using her body. And that's something I think think right now, two things that we've done well. We've done okay. Well, okay. We've done okay with the body contact. Yep. There's been a lot of us kind of still doing the stick swing, but at the same time, a lot of our defensemen have stepped up and used their body square. And the second is our quick decisions, like I was talking about.
Yep.
Quick outs, quick movement of the puck is going to keep them from just being relentless on us in the offensive zone.
And that's one of the things I'm watching today. Like the way that we're moving the puck, it ain't clean, but we're moving it. We're trying to move it, right? Like we're doing a lot of touch passes versus holding it, trying to survey it. Like I saw one that Zerby did earlier. She was right on the defensive zone, try to rip it right back out towards far side forward. But those are the things that will slow down a team like this because you see they have the speed.
Right. I mean, there's time to be patient with the puck, like on a regroup, for example. Right? The puck comes out of the blue line, you go back to the D to D, the D to D do a swing. There's a time to be patient and watch something develop, right? At the same time, if we're not constantly trying to move that puck, in other words, the faster we can get it out of our zone, the more likely it is that they're not going to get back into our zone, right? The more that we can continue to pressure down the ice. So, making them skate, making them have to go through re-entry, keeping the puck face front, like we talked about, is going to be huge. And so far, I think we've done a great job of that. Yeah,
and that's the thing. We're still first period, right? We're going into the second period. Second period's always been a
struggle.
Struggle. But last week we did a little bit better against the 14 on the second period. But but my concern, and we'll see how this plays out. This game is when the Stars or the Texas team gets out. They have a lot of speed up front. So we as a defensive, we have to also play defensively on helping up like what Takis did, right? Let's get that back forward or whoever on the third or the high three, you're getting back onto that so we can slow them. But like you said, Takis did a great job containing that one person, right? That's what you need to do, right? You're playing one-on-one hockey.
Correct. Right? Do your job in the moment, yes, and let your other teammates do their jobs.
All right, so we're back at it here with 4:55 left. Texas tries to throw up a defensive pass onto the defense and some harassment up front. Now they're going to come out. They triple it out towards the near side. And they look like they're pulling that stretch side pass there. Now it goes right behind the net. That's going to be a shot. Milner with a nice save on the blocker side. Now Zerby's going to bounce that off. Cannot get it out. Number 15 is going to try to get that. McGrath with a nice, just stayed her position now. Oh, that's Sadikoff, little shifty move there now. She's going to go right back. McGrath is tracking it nicely today. She's trying to find something up front. Oh, could not. And Sadikoff, and that gets bounced off one of the Stars players, and Zerby tries to say they're going to long pass here. Comes out back towards the near side. Now Sadikoff. Sadikoff gets tied up in the middle of the neutral zone, but she'll recover with this. Now that's going to be, looks like Sadikoff and Bell were trying to have a fullback.
So one thing I would do as a coach too, especially defensively, is as I've seen this is essentially their play is that long cross ice through the neutral zone. I would have my defensemen hiding in that lane, right? Let them think that it's there and then just take it away every single time.
That's going to be right back towards here, the near side. That was Kane who flipped it out here. Comes all the way out. Nice cross. Had the streaking Lasham. Looked like Bell was looking for that, and we'll take that.
She had the right idea. She just never got in front. She was always behind the Austin player. She was never in front, so she was never going to get that pass, really.
And that's the thing you want to see is that you see that pass going to come, you curl right in front of that player, so then you take some speed, right?
Close distance. I have, when I teach the kids, it's always a rule of thumb. It's 10 for 10. For every 10 feet, you lose 10% accuracy. So the longer the pass, the less chance it's going to get there.
Sgro wins it nicely back towards the near side to Horton. Horton knocks it off the boards. Tries to get it up. Some pressure. Great pressure from Brown.
Natalia's out there in her first shift.
And she's going to get the penalty here. And that's going to come all the way back out here to the near side. Stars are going to go on the penalty, but that's going to be offside. I thought that was going to be offsides because he came in the zone before the puck came in and finally touched up.
There we go.
And that will be Brown going to the box here. I couldn't see the play, but it looked like she was trying to get through the defense.
I mean, it looked like he did a little stand-up, and, her stick came up and just popped him right in the face cage. The fact that it's only the second period,
So it looks like they're going to pull out. Looks like that's going to be Hodson and Zerby on the defense, and then looks like we're going to have McGrath out there with Sgro, looks like, and McGrath will take the face-off just because it's a left side of the goal. So she's going to try to pull it back, and let's see if we can get an exit here. Here, a 2-minute penalty. Nice win by McGrath. Hodson has it, gets it off to McGrath. McGrath gets it, chips it up. Oh, tries to get to Sgro, a little bit behind Sgro. Now this will trickle into the zone, and Sgro will stay with it, trying to be patient with it with some speed. And Texas gets a little bit into the zone now. Nice poke check from the defense. And that hits Sgro on it.
Yep.
That's going to be Zerby.
Zerby's
going to trip it up. Tries to get it up around, and Sgro gets it around. Oh, McGrath is going to track this again. She's going to go for the win here.
Cutting in. Yep. Oh! Jeez.
And she tried to play it around the net and could not bury the biscuit on that.
It stopped off the post, and then as she came by, she tried to grab it, and she kicked it back off the post with her own foot. That's bad luck.
Oh my
man.
God, she has been tracking the puck so well today. She's going to probably get her one now. Comes out now. Sgro gets it off. Gets it to McGrath. McGrath trickles to this now one more time. She's going to get it into the zone. She's going to try to play it, hold it up to burn some time off. She has Kane coming down now. McGrath has it. Oh, we got to not play that now. Oh, what a quick shot from Horton. She almost caught the goalie sleeping there. And that looks like
no way.
Did she almost get that in?
It looked like it came off the back of his foot, but he must have held it just outside the post.
Now, Stars are going to come right back at it now. That's going to be, Bell almost had that right there, but now Texas is right back at it. Milner with a nice little save. That would be all the way back out. Kane trickles it enough to 21 seconds here left. Stars, Texas on the regroup. Nice play by Kane to get in that. Now she's going to dump that and go for the change, but
she went a little too hard. That's a soft chip, and that forces him and kills your penalty. Instead, you got an icing.
Oh my God! Simone McGrath at the doorstep. Your daughter at the doorstep. Dang. I don't know.
two good shorthanded opportunities, and again, let's look back. It started by Lolo. That was a great outlet pass from Sgro, right?
Yep.
Sgro out to Lolo, and Lolo she made that patient move, got the goalie to go down, and just couldn't tuck it. That was just such bad luck. She wants a goal.
Yeah, she's been tracking it, and very good today. And so this comes out all the way out towards the defense. Looks like the Texas team is trying to regroup here. They're going to try to find a little space. Good play by, that looked like Horton, who stepped up into the zone. Now this is going to be a redirect back down here with the penalty now finally over. Horton off the boards. Tries to get it. And we have no one on this side here. They're going to try to now. Steichen comes in. Steichen puts some pressure now with some help now from below the goal line. Now that's going to be all the way back. Hahn knocks it off. But that looks like that we're going to stay in the zone. Goes below the goal line towards Ferrix. Nice hustle by Ferrix on the corner. Gets there first. Now Hahn has it. Hahn's going to triple it out. No one's on the near side, so the Texas team is going to step it up, and that's going to be a quick shot. Goes a little bit wide of Milner. It looked like she got a piece of it potentially. I could not see. And, yep, the Stars are trying to push off on this, trying to find a little gap there. Now it's going to come right. Oh, Milner with it.
Loose.
And it's going to get loose, and she finally gets it, and sprawls out of the last second here to keep it a 1-0 game, 10-14 here. And, this is our second period. We got it. I haven't really seen us. Of course, we have the penalty, but we haven't seen us get out of the zone cleanly here so far. So
no, and it's hard to say, but I mean on that quick decision. So with Hahn, she picks the puck up in the high slot. She has the near side, which is a lot closer because she was on that half of the ice.
Yep.
A quick out, bang pass off the boards and make them regroup versus coming across. I mean, again, would it have stayed in? Don't know.
And that was a quick shot by the Texas team. Now Sgro has it on her stick. She gets it off. Nice little touch pass to Sadikov. Sadikov cuts around the defense. Let's see what she does. She backhands it, and a nice save by the goalie. And we are getting our chances, folks. Unfortunately, this goalie is doing his job here so far this afternoon with 12 shots on him, saving 11, but 1-0 lead. But, I mean, that's the thing, right? Touch passing, getting it out, and using their speed.
I mean, that's a good play, right? That we have a good play. There's a better play and a worse play. A worse play would have been that something just throwing the puck from the outside, right?
Yep.
So Sadikov taking it in, using her ability, makes it a good play. A great play would have been Sadikov cuts across, didn't see the shot, regroups as we had two players rushing, and then gets a better play with a shot getting the goalie to pull off the post.
Yeah, Sgro with some pressure there now. Comes back out, trickles out, and good read by Potts. We got to be careful about that. They're trying to get behind the defense on those passes there. They're going to look for that stretch pass on the far end. Trickles, nice little shifty move here by Texas. Now comes into the zone. Zerby on the back end. There's going to be a shot that goes out to the far end. The Shem gets it now. Oh, Sadikoff, if she gets on her horse, which she's looked like she can, may have a chance at this. Could not control it. Oh, Kane just a little bit past the goal on that. Now comes all the way back out, and good little bit of a move there, but Takis nicely steps up. Comes out, walks off the boards. Ooh, that's Bell now. Oh, it's a good 2-on-1. Kane gets, just a little bit far in front of Bell, but we will maintain possession down low. Bell has it now, finding a little bit of a spot in the corner. Now she's going to battle down low. Now she continues to control of it. Now that's going to be a switch there from Hodson now.
Drop play.
Goes off back door behind the side with some help from Lindstrot. Oh, Kane behind the net with Lindstrot. Now they're going to, both of them are trying to track the puck, and it's going to pop up right down the middle now with the Stars coming out pretty hard on this Texas. There, could not possession it there now. Bell gets it through quick pass out, and that's going to be icing, of course, but good idea. I mean, she's just a little bit behind her.
And again, that's kind of what I was saying. It's like sometimes, even if it's the bad play or even if it's the wrong play, a quick decision is going to be a better decision in this case when the game is this speed, right? When you have to force them to either regroup or go back and get an errant puck. In this case, Macy was trying to hit Lolo coming across. It wasn't a great pass, but the idea was there, and if she was there, think about that next time, right?
Yep.
So it's a whole different ball game when you make quick decisions versus holding the puck at the red line and not making that pass and stuff like that. So.
And then it also opens it up because now they're thinking about, okay, they're coming out hot on those off the bench on those type of passes. Oh, this could be dangerous. And Milner with the save, and no one tied up. Unfortunately, we got Milner bailed us out on that play here with 8:01 here. Yep. So it will retain a 1-0 game still here with 8:01 left, and it looks like we got a defensive personnel change with Ferrix and Horton coming back out here. That'll be McGrath. McGrath tries to win, and she does, and that flips down. Lewis gets it all the way back down, and looked like just a little outside of Brown's reach there, so we're going to come all the way back here with 7:53 here left in the period. And it looks like we'll keep the same thing. McGrath will take it with Lewis and Brown on the offensive end, and then you got Ferrix and that looks like that's going to be Horton on the defensive end. So it looks like McGrath giving some last-minute instructions.
She's trying to go to her strong side, and that's the whole point here.
Oh, gets a win. That's going to be a shot. Oh, it trickles up. Oh, Milner, last minute. I looked like Horton was able to get some pressure. That guy could have redirected. Now comes out below the goal line. They're going to circle it around, tries centering something. Now McGrath ties up. Now Lewis. Take a penalty, though. Lewis is going to have it, and that's going to go with the holding right on McGrath, I believe.
Hook. Yeah, you just called hook.
Yep.
It's not the same thing, though.
So, So 7:33, we're going to see the Texas team go back on the power play here.
It was an interesting play, and I'm not sure if Josh is coaching this, and I'm being nitpicky here, but on a face-off draw, right? Like I said, Lolo was on her forehand. She wanted to go to her strong side. Unfortunately, just didn't get enough of it. Goes to the point. But what I've noticed is a lot of times our centers rush to that point after that play. That's the winger's job. Yep. They need to tie up the center. Yep. Because if that center breaks free off a quick one-timer, right, you've got nobody covering high slot in the house. So,
exactly.
And again, I don't know if that's something that Josh is saying or if that's just something that's indicative of what our centers tend to do. And it looks like Josh is asking some questions here about what constitutes a hook and a cross check.
I guess you're seeing that conversation.
I mean, that or it was talking about how they were benching 50s in the weight room before. I could be wrong.
Yes.
That Stripes there looks like he's lifted a keg or two.
Sgro has it. Oh, misfortunate play right there by the Texas team. Trying to nice little start and stop here. That's going to be Zerby back in. Now comes in. Kane nicely reads that enough to tie up here now with Zerby and Kane down low. Everyone's looking where to find a little bit of spacing now. Sgro has it. Sgro tries to get around the defense. Nice poke check from 97 on the Stars team. Oh, good defensive play by Hodson. Now Sgro has it out. Now she's going to come out of the zone. She has some speed and trying to get it around, and she does just chip it around. And now she'll play the 200-foot game with them. Oh, she may have a chance, but it's tied up, and this will go all the way back. And that's what they're trying to do. Yep. Macy Bell behind. Nice play by Macy Bell to come back on the defensive end. Looked like she came out to Kane's position, comes out to the near side now. This comes out towards the near side with Han. That's going to trickle out. Hodson tries to reach there. Unfortunately, she's not, so Texas will retain possession. They're looking for a shot on the end. That's going to be a shot in front. Could not bury that. Nice rebound and good back check from Han, and this will stay in the zone. Comes out towards the near side. Texas is trying to centering something up front. Now this comes all the way out, and that looks like that's going to be the net off. So
he's calling it. Yeah.
So where would that go? Is that going to stay in the zone?
If it was pushed off offensively, then it comes out. If it was done by the goalie, it stays in the zone. So offensive team infractions on a power play are going to come outside. But I think that was
I think that was
just
Milner just knocking it off the. So Texas will have a zone time here again. That gets one. Comes all the way out towards the near side. That's going to be a shot up, a little bit of a miss shot there. Now chick pulls out, comes out, and hits Sgro. Now Sgro's going to try to get it. Now she does reach it. Now she has Kane coming with her. Sgro's going to go right around the defense. She's trying to find Kane. Gets tied up. Now back end. That goes to Ferrix. Ferrix on the far end. Able to get that. Oh, unfortunately she's not. But Kane on the back end trying to find something. Oh, Kane's stick gets in the lane enough. That's going to be tied up on the near side. Now trickles out. Lechem on the exit now. It looks like we have 6 seconds here left on this penalty. She'll flip it. Kept in. 2 seconds left. Now we're back to even strength. But we should have that. McGrath just come straight into the play. I would have expected that. Especially when they're in their zone.
Right.
But I guess Josh saw something that probably saw her enough time for her to get over.
Potential. Well, that or I guess we had centers. You had Juliana and Kaner out there. 2 centers. Lola was in the box, so there's your third center.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe he just wanted to get her off to get a winger out there.
And it doesn't matter. She's right back on the ice.
Right back on the ice. Yep. Well, she had to sit for good minute 30.
Yep.
So.
But I'm just saying, she should have come in. Look at that.
She's
McGrath is just no, that won't be a penalty. And everyone's falling. Steichen comes in now.
As we both know, right behind
nice
the net there, it's not a great spot. It dips a little bit right as the Zam doors open.
And they're going to try the stretch pass there, but Zerby's able to get back. Now comes out right back towards Steichen here near side. Steichen backhands it, gets it over to Lechem. Lechem's going to backhand it. They're going to play the 200-foot game now with McGrath on the one side, Lechem on the other. Comes all the way out. Good pressure. Man. Almost had that. And this comes all the way out now with Texas on the exit. And I believe that was Steichen was trying to get into the lane there. Now,
and 13 just had he was dragging his leg to be on side and ends up tripping Marie.
And Steichen on the near side comes out here. Zerby steps into the play, comes out to the far end, out of the zone here with 4:21 here left. Great battle on both teams right now. They're gonna go right back at it. Texas is gonna throw a shot, deflects off Milner's glove and knocks chips out. Oh, Sadikoff just tried to jam that around. She had looked like McGrath on the stretch path or up the boards.
Quick out.
That's just a little bit behind. Now they're going to have to regroup, and Zerby on the back end here with 3:54 left here in the second period.
One thing I'd love to see our defensemen do is learn how to flip pucks. You know what I mean? Like we spend so much time working on glassing out.
Yep.
But I mean, in that position, like if Potsy pulls that puck back, draws it, and just flips it over that pile, she has Sadikoff gone. You know what I mean? Just straight up gone.
And good poke check from Lindström. Lindström goes. She gets it up on ice, comes out to Kane. Oh, Kane cannot gather that, unfortunately. But Texas right back at it in the front. Oh, right back at it. Nice read by Kane. Kane on it. Gets it off. Nice play by. Gets it to Sadikoff. Sadikoff has Lindström charging hard, and that's going to be a chance. Oh, what a play by the goalie here with 3:12. Made him work there a little bit on that save.
I want to rewind just a second again. Like I was saying, if you saw Potsy, now I was just saying like what she could have done better in the other situation. Those last 2 pucks came to Potsy, and what she did, quick hits. They weren't great. They weren't directed necessarily at anybody, but they were coming out to the neutral zone, and they forced everybody to have to regroup. Quick decision, not the smartest one, but a quick decision, and it changes that game. It makes everybody have to readjust.
It makes everyone have to back up. I mean, like you said, right? Like, would you rather them having to try to back up on the defensive end? And that's what they did now with Hodson. Hodson tries to control that, and Texas tries to get in there. Now Brown tries to get a stick in there. Now comes out to the far side. Takis backhand opportunity, and Milner with the save there. And, you know, we're not playing sound defense in some cases, but at least we're playing crazy defense where we're trying to get everything stopped.
Well, and here's the dichotomy, right? Like we talked about, physicality, playing the puck first. It doesn't matter if you're a girls' team or boys' team, you play the puck first. And that was a sequence of 3 different players that were swinging for the fences, hoping for a poke check. Instead of using the body to separate the player from the puck, and you don't have to, you know, it's not a Matt Rimpe, you know, boards type killing hit. You just have to separate the player from the puck.
And that's going to be all the way back out. And that looks like that will go all the way to icing. And we'll come all the way back here with 2:37 here left in the period. Looks like Josh will keep the same personnel out there. So we got Brown, Lewis, and Sgro. And then we have Hodson, and it looks like Takis on the defensive end.
Rimpe might have been a bad example. I think he just goes out and like injures people.
Who?
Rimpe. I guess I need to figure out someone who actually just checks for pure checking. I'd say Kachuk, but I think they just hit people from behind.
And that goes out to the corner. Looked like that was going to be a nice little play from front. They're trying to center this. Gets tied up now, and that will be saved. Looks like Milner just had her body at the right position, but that was a great hug by her. But
sure, but I mean, if you watch Takis there, all she did was use her body to interfere. She wasn't swinging for pucks. She had 2 guys around her. She was using her butt, her shoulders, her hips, everything she could to basically try to gain possession and keep room. That's how you play man hockey.
2-2-2.
Yep.
And it comes all the way back. Stars going to have it. Oh! And that's a great cross pass. And that will tie it up here with 2:14. And you knew that something was going to come across that because they're throwing it to that far side.
So that's a setup where you have your F1 down on the low side and you have your F2 sitting off the hash marks, right? Just inside that shooter's area between the face-off dot and the face-off circle. There's kind of a triangle as it's set up in the attack triangle. It's kind of a no man's land between the 2 defensemen and your center. And if your center's not picked up on that play, or the far side defenseman is kind of left, you know, they're just kind of figuring out who they're supposed to pick up. They don't come off the post high enough to cover that far side man, and that's what that shot ended up being.
Now it's 1-1, and they're going to try to go around, and Milner with the stop here with 2:06, and 1-1 game here, guys. A lot of time left, but Texas sends in the equalizer here, so in the second period. But second period so far, we've been playing what we can, and so I'm glad. But Texas is trying to get another goal here, but
Mila's got to go.
And just got to get that out there with now Zerby shuffles her around her shoulder, tries to get it off, gets it off, and Stars keeps it in now with a nice chip up towards Macy Bell from McGrath. Macy Bell will hold this. She kind of overskates this, and they get kind of tied up there now.
Tried to do sort of a give and go or a cycle right off the board side, but.
And that goes off right off this far side. That's going to be McGrath. McGrath gets pinned. Unfortunately, now we're back at it, and that's going to be right in front and saved by Milner with the stick there now into the corner. Trickles towards the near side now, back off. That's going to be a shot deflected off from McGrath now. That's Hodson. Hodson's going to knock it off the boards. That's going to be all the way down towards the corner.
Now, technically, that was interference, too.
Yeah, I thought like they pinched her on that.
Yeah, that's the definition of how interference was. I remember my very first game that we called that, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing because I was like, well, you know, I just got a guy going shoulder to shoulder. They're both going for the puck. But in this case, he came across and he forced Lolo to not even be able to go play the puck. So that is the NBA version of a pick.
The illegal pick, right?
Illegal pick, but sometimes refs, they're just not paying attention to that. Sometimes they are, so it just depends.
Still 1:02 here left. A lot of time left for both teams to do something. Second period. That goes out to the far end. They're trying to look for a little bit. Nice Kane comes in with her body, but cannot. Finally tries to track it down. Now it goes out to Steichen on the far end. Now Kane gets it out. Now that's going to be offsides. Far end here with 44 seconds left here with, looks like Josh will keep the same personnel out there with Lashem, Kane, and looks like Steichen out there with her. And then you got Ferrix and Horton on the defensive end. So good little win by Kane. Gets it, triples it up. Ooh, just cannot now gets it off. Good read by Steichen. Steichen. Oh, look at Lashem was trying to play Superwoman on the blue line. Just could not keep onside, but that would have been a nice play because Steichen kind of stepped into that nicely and got that into the zone, unfortunately.
Yeah, she was shaking it a step wide, maybe a step wider than she needed to, but Lior just kind of wanted to take off and didn't realize that they weren't onside.
Oh,
what another giveaway.
Giveaway there. Goes up Lashem. That's Steichen almost backhanded to Lashem, and now this is going to be 30 seconds here left in the period. Texas tries to get it out of the zone, gets it out. That's going to go to the far end. Good attack from the Texas team now with, that's going to be all the way back, and they're going to try to center that. Kicks it up. That's going to be Lashem over her shoulder. She just got to find that, but now that will stay out of the zone, and we'll keep a stoppage here with 10.8 seconds left. And yeah, they're pulling some speed in the neutral zone, trying to get that stretch and cut across the middle here. So we got to watch out for that with some good back checking on that far end. But Kane holds up now. This is going to go right around it, and that's not going to be a penalty.
No,
but
they were still kind of engaged after the face-off.
And that will be there with a 1-1 game going into the third here.
I'm gonna go get us a refresher.
All right, there you go, James. Mr. Bartender is going to go. I appreciate James and his bartending skills. But 1-1 game here going into the third period here with the Texas Junior Stars getting the equalizer in that period. So we will go into the third period with a pretty tight game here going into the third period with 12-28. So Stars, the Texas Junior Stars, the boys team here, putting 28 shots on Milner. Milner is made some key saves in that period to keep it this way. And then, of course, I guess Kane and McGrath had some great opportunities. Unfortunately, we're at the doorstep and did not go in. So that will be where we're at here going into the third period. At this point, it looks like Coach Josh is trying to direct what he wants to do here. But one of the key things, as James and I were mentioning, is we just need to slow them down in the neutral zone enough because they are getting those passes across the lane and getting some speed. But again, making sure we get some back check. But pretty much, I know James is not here, but what I like so far about what the girls are doing is they are engaging in every play today. Everyone is working hard on that back end. Especially on the defensive end to back check. McGrath had a couple of nice plays there. Kane, Steichen, and Lewis is engaging into the plays. So that is key. That going into this third period, if we can do that, slow this team down, we'll come out with the potential victory here. But I'm not giving this Texas Junior Star boys team any leeway because they are a good team getting out, and they've shown that they can get some pressure onto Milner and getting some pressure up front. But as long as our defense can hold them out and tie them up in the front, it looks like we'll be able to make sure that this is going to go all the way back out now towards the far end. Stars are going to go drop that past the red line back behind the net. That's going to get bounced off the boards here now with Sgro coming in. Now Sgro has it. Sgro chips it out, gets it off to Sadikov. Sadikov in some space, gets it off to Lindström. Lindström a little bit behind her. She could not get that now, comes right back at it. Good engagement now. Sgro behind the net. Sgro chips it around, gets it off to Sadikov. Sadikov has it, patiently holds it. And she's going to try to use the behind the net now, trips it off the boards. And that looks like that's going to go into the netting, and that will be a face-off into the zone here to the left of Milner here with 14:25. So it looks like Josh will keep the same personnel out there. It'll be Sgro, Lindström, and Sadikov with Zerby out there, and looks like on the back end will be Potts. Comes all the way back. Nice win by Texas. Texas is going to try to find something on the far side. Good read by Zerby, and that's going to go right behind the net. Sgro ties up, could not hold them out. Now this is going to be a shot. Milner with the save. Everyone's trying to swipe at that. Now it comes all the way out. Sadikoff has it. Sadikoff chips it out, gets it out of the zone, and looks like they're going to backhand that. It'll be an offsides here. We'll take that stoppage here with 14:03 here left. And while you were gone, James, I was just saying basically, you know, with the Texas team here, you know, they're going to, of course, they're a good team, they're competitive, but we just got to continue to bottle them up in this neutral zone where they're getting those stretch passes.
Correct. Like we talked about, find the lanes. Like I said, if I was the defensive coach, I would have told the defenseman on the far side to be watching for that lane. If you see a kid's head turn, you know to kind of hold back a little bit, and as soon as he makes that move, you're stepping into that lane to intercept a pass.
Yep.
You know, and if they get smart on that, then they start going up the near side instead of doing the cross ice, which slows the neutral zone down.
That's going to be Brown. Oh, Brown almost had that pick play over there, and now comes out towards the near side. This is Ferrix. Ferrix knocks it off. Could not get it off. Now she gets back and comes all the way out. Chips it up here now. That's going to go all the way out. Now that's going to be Lewis on the far end. Brown wants to pass that to Lewis. Both check nicely by the Stars. They're coming right back at it. Ferrix falls. Oh, this is going to be a golden opportunity. And that's going to be a goalie interference. Oh, I would have.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I hear what you're saying. Definitely in the NHL, after you run into the goalie like that, but he lost the handle on that, and then just couldn't stop and ends up running into a goalie.
Yep.
The response, though, should have been from our side, which was protect Eva at all costs.
Yes. Smart play by Brown to drop that passive line, and now this comes all the way out. Hodson holds it. Hodson right now here side battles. Hodson.
Yeah, even not known for her goaltending ability, it's her vocal enthusiasm that we have to cherish.
And that goes out to the far end. They're going to try to center that. Goes out to the far end. That's going to be all the way back out. Bell tried to hold that. Now they're going to walk this. They're going to be a shot. Gets deflected now. Bell patiently holds it nicely by Bell. Now she's going to have some speed in the neutral zone. Tries to go around. Chips it toward the far side. Hahn's going to gauge on that far end on the forecheck. Now Bell comes up, and that's going to come all the way out towards the near side. Kane trips up. That's going to be Hodson. Hodson holds this. Chips it off towards here to the near side. Tries to get it to Hahn, near side. Oh, Hahn thought Kane was probably there, but came over to help out. Now that's going to be a quick shot. Goes right back behind the net.
Had some wheels on it.
Chips out. Hahn. Hahn gets tied up, but good using her body, as we talked about, to get that out towards the far side. Now Stars are going to redirect this right below the goal line with Hodson having to find it. Now she's going to circle it around here. No one's on this near side, so she's going to have to help out herself on this near end. Comes out now. Now Lechem takes us away. This is a chance for us to take the lead. Lechem has it.
There it is.
Backhands it easily. Yeah. And she is going to take the 2-1 game here.
I mean, I was just going to say she was late to the party on the near side when June was trying to get the puck out. Somehow that managed to hop right onto her stick, and she just comes in clean on that breakaway, gets him to go down, and just tucks it in that near side. I mean, Lolo should be taking notes, but holy cow.
Oh, my God. Lolo, if her family's watching, I feel for you, girl. You've been working one of the hardest players today. So.
Yeah, Ernestina's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Throw some popcorn at her or something.
But anyways, hey, we'll take the 2-1 game here, but plenty of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time. This Stars team is putting some pressure on Milner, so we got to make sure we push back a little bit on that. So Zerby smartly gets it past the red line, and now they're going to have to get it out. Now Sgro comes up now. Good save. Syking throws it right back down. Now Sgro going to go below the goal line. And across up here now. Oh, just a little swiper there. But coming right back out of the zone.
Swiper, no swiping for our
That's going to be Potsy on the far side. Potsy's going to try to keep it behind. That's going to be a backhand try. That's going to be Zerby. Zerby gets tied up.
There you go, kid.
That's going to go right back. Nice play. Nice engagement now, and nice little swift move by Steichen, and that's going to go towards the goal and get a shot on goal with, looks like they're going to come pretty fast out on here with 10:49 left, and it's going to go on the far end. Oh, good body by Horton. That's going to get right back. Oh, good read. I'm not sure who. Oh, that looked like that was McGrath who tracked that. Could not get it out, but had to restart the offense here for the Texas team here. So it comes out to the near side. Good little read by McGrath again. Yep. And some help from Lindstrot now comes out with Potts. Potts throws it out. Goes right back down towards the far end. Texas on the attack here with a nice little play there. Now comes out right into the zone. Ooh, misplays it, but gets it back. Finally, Horton down low.
Potsy wanted to change on that. She started to come across and realized that they were going to come right back at her, so she stays out. She's going to be on an extended shift.
If we got to get this out, Stadikoff gets it out. Gets it over to Lindstrot. Oh, a little bit behind Lindstrot now. Comes out. Yep, Potts has been out there for a while, so we got to get this out. Oh, trips.
Smart play. The defense now changed sides. That's good.
And that's going to triple out. That's going to be touched.
Potsy's coming off now.
Okay. So that's going to be a nice thing. But, yeah, I mean, that was a long shift for the Potts.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's smart that they interchanged it,
right.
Played it up again.
Right. That's a smart play. You go outside, inside, off if that's what happens. So in this case, she switched with her defensive partner to be closer to the boards. And then, luckily for her, she gets the icing, which allows her to get off the ice right away.
And Kane's going to take the face off here with 9:48. Plenty of time for both teams.
There we go.
But good win by Kane. Good hold up on that. Goes off the boards, gets it to Lewis. Lewis has to chip it out. Now she does. She gets it up, guys. Nice touch pass from Brown towards Kane. Kane down low. Kane's going to stay with it. Nice play by Kane. She's going to wrap it around. Oh, she almost had a chance, and it's still loose. No, it's not. But great second effort by Kane below the goal line here with 9:28. But, ooh.
Good little wraparound, and you notice that's also what the Austin team's doing. When they get low, they're putting they're not really necessarily shooting. They're just kind of floating pucks into the crease,
yep.
Which is a problem for a goaltender, right? They're expecting a shot. So if they come square to that puck and it just doesn't come at them, if it dies, if it flops, that creates a problem for them because once they're down in that butterfly position, they're vulnerable.
Yep.
They don't have a lot of movement, so it's hard to react in those situations.
Yep. And
looks like we're getting kicked out of the face-off circle here.
Looks like Kane will get kicked out, so Brown will step in and take the face-off here with 9:26 left. She has Lewis on the right, and we got Ferrix and Hodson on the defensive end. Goes below the line, goes out to the far side. Stars are going to come right back out now. Ferrix just taps it. Nice play by Ferrix.
You see what I mean by quick decision, though,
yep.
Right? Quick decision. She just puts the puck right back on the boards. The Austin player just decides to rifle it in. He has two guys still in the zone. It's an offside.
Yep.
It's literally stopped the play from a smart, simple, quick play. And again, not the best play.
Yeah.
But it's the play that made the difference.
Yeah, and granted, she had some pressure coming pretty hot, so patience enough to get it that pass,
right.
Get it out.
It was to an area that there wasn't somebody right there that second, right?
Yep.
That's the smart play. That's all I'm saying is in quick plays, and we've actually been doing that.
Good read by Bell. Bell gets it enough, but she gets poked right here near side. Now she's gonna have to backhand that. Goes all the way out towards the middle side now. Kane has it on her stick. She has Brown coming up, but it cannot. That's going to be a quick shot. Hodson hits it, and that's going to go all the way into the netting.
Sniper took Nat down.
That didn't go into the netting?
I don't know.
Oh, it looked like it did, but all right, we'll take it. We'll stay with the zone here with Stars. Going to try to find that stretch pass. Again, they're going to cut it up down the middle with some speed. Ferrix on the far end.
Now, I can respect what Ryden was doing there. I think she's thinking that kid's got some speed. Oh, that tuck.
And that's going to be a score there.
Yeah. And again, I was just saying how if you notice that the defensive posture there, we had one of our defensemen was up on the near side, and as that puck comes across, Ryden was backed off on the far side. Now, what that means is that puck to that player, that F1 now, it's going to have lots of room entering the zone. It's a speed thing. Again, if you're not comfortable playing a backward skate, or if you don't feel like you've got enough speed, these kids are fast and they're big. So I can see what she was doing there. Unfortunately, it gives them the zone, and that ends up in an F1 to a D1 and a D1 shot.
D1 coming back in on the left side, right? And you're going to look for that far side post. So
throw pucks to the net, right? See what happens.
8:27 here left. Nice win by Sgro, but Takis has it. Gets it off a little bit behind.
There's where that touch pass would be nice.
And that gets a redirect, and that's going to be no penalty.
No, that was.
They're going to incidental contact.
Yep.
And that's going to be a quick shot. Another quick shot. Zerby on the far end. Now Sgro gets it up, touches it up, gets it off.
But I do like Zerby's physicality. Earlier in the game, she was able to take a kid and use him, run him to the boards.
Yep.
So again, Zerby showing what she can do. There was an aggressive play. Now that I wouldn't necessarily have gone for.
Now they're back at it. Texas has it. They're trying to find a little centering pass here now. Comes out to the D. Goes out to the far end. Goes out to the far side. Oh, little nice little shuffle pass.
Ooh.
And that's going to be another goal there.
And I mean, I don't want to. I mean, there's 5 girls on the ice here, but here's what I don't like to see on that D-to-D swing pass, right?
Yep.
Your defenseman, our winger's coming up, and unfortunately in this case it's Macy Bell. She's coming up, and instead of just using her shoulders to stay square on the player, she swings with that stick. You easily walk that pass and basically takes her out of the play. And that's something, again, we've seen it about 50-50 here. We have girls like, you got Zerby, who's just going balls to the wall in the corner. And then you've got a play like that where we've kind of, what we call flybys, right? You know, and a flyby doesn't accomplish anything. It doesn't even stall the play. Any kid with any amount of skill can see that coming from a mile away. So, you know, I'm not a big fan of flybys. I would rather, and this is, I'm again just throwing this out there. We've seen how Braden Lewis plays, right? She has a go button. I don't think she has a stop button. She might have a slow down button somewhere, but it's hidden in the attic. So one thing you'll see from her, right? She'll come 1,000 miles an hour off the face-off right up to that point. She'll blow past them, but she's coming hard and fast, right? She's forcing them to go around. It's kind of the same principle, right? She's going with, you know, all this directed force just to this one spot. Macy on this play particularly is just coming out with sort of like, I'm going to defend you with a loping swing of my stick. Again, neither of those actually accomplish much. And so, you know.
Yeah, and in a game like this, right, like I look at it like, you know, granted B, like it's part of the game. This is how they play. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's still a lot of time, 7:32. But you're right. Like when you have a team that you know they're going to shoot majority of the point and the guys can handle, you got to just play straight up on them. Let's cut off the shooting lane and then the passing lane and just go. That's
and I don't mean to harp. Like I said, it's one of those things that, like, I think that was a preventable goal as well as we've been playing. That was a preventable goal. And again, hockey's a game of mistakes. So let's see how well we can.
We're going to go right back at it. It's going to be Horton down low. Good read there.
Sadikoff is great using her body.
And
protecting that puck.
She's trying to get it now. Loses it. Ferrix throws it off the boards. Comes all the way out towards the near side. Looks like Sadikoff comes out now with McGrath trying to gather this here. It's right underneath us, and Sadikoff comes out of it. Now she tries to chip it around. No call, of course. And that will be...
Well, we got something, but I think it's going to be offside.
Is it offsides? Yeah, probably offsides here with 6:51 here left, so a new set of skaters, it looks like. This looks like Steichen's going to be out there with Lindström, and you got Kaner out there with Ferrix and Horton. And that's going to go all the way behind. Goes out to the far end. Stars are going to try to get it up ice. They do nicely. Touch pass down the middle. And now finally Ferrix has it. Ferrix is going to come up. Now she gets it over. She tries to get it in the zone. Oh, nice play by Ryden, but we need a defensive player. Okay, Kane's on back end. I couldn't see that below where I was.
Avery will be the first one to be back.
And now nice play by Avery Kane to read that. Now comes right back at it, down back below the far side. Stars are going to get it up on ice. They're trying to get it down the middle. Good read by Kane. Now this goes out to the far side. Zerby has it. Zerby's going to get poke checked. She's going to have to regroup. She tries to get something up and kick it up.
And that's confidence in a D partner situation there. And nothing against Zerby, but that's where I would have gone quick D-to-D pass, a good touch pass, and they were coming right back out the other side.
That comes off the boards here to the near side. Stars on it on the attack. Chips up now. Horton patiently holds that. Chips it up, gets it up towards the near side. Sgro has it on her stick.
Holy cow, that worked. I'm just teasing. That, I mean, it obviously was the right play in that situation.
Now gets up, reads up.
There
Lewis gets it.
Nice.
Lewis gets nice play. Lewis is on the near side now. Stars are going to come right back on the exit. Comes out nicely towards the near side. They're going to pull some spacing here. Goes out to the far side. They're going to try to drag it. Good defensive from Zerby.
Exactly, and you see how Zerby played that. She didn't go for a poke check. She was holding the lane, using her body as the instrument to separate.
That was just a little bit outside of Brown's reach. Now this is going to go right back down here with 5:16 here left. Zerby has it, knocks it off towards the boards, kicks it up. That's going to be Brown who tried to get it out now. Now, great play by Brown to come on the back end. Brown's going to flip it out here towards the near side, kept in by the Texas. Texas is going to go right back below the goal line now, far side Potts. Potts tries to get it up.
See, though, that it takes a toll on Zerby. Zerby's kind of gassed. right? Physical play is a
got to step that good gap control there. Now it goes up, and
I think that hit the netting.
Hit the netting. So 4:44 here left, third period. 3-2 game here left. A lot of time here, both for the girls as well as the Texas team to do something. But at the same time, you know, I'm happy with how we're playing. I think overall, I mean, I know the game's not over yet. A lot of time left here, but I'm pretty happy with how we're playing 3 periods today. You know, that gets chipped off, comes all the way out. Bell gets there. Oh, I thought they were going to wave it off here, but that will come all the way back here with 4:36 here left in the third period.
Yeah. I mean, again, everyone's pitched in a little bit here and there, regardless of whatever happens. Like I said, hockey's a game of mistakes, and really the case is you want to minimize on your mistakes and capitalize on theirs. That is what it is. So, you know, I think you're right. I think we've played a pretty decent game on both sides.
Yep. Both teams are doing what they want to do, looks like, and that's going to be a shot. And that's going to be another rebound. And that's, again, we're not getting out on those point shots, and that's killing us today so far.
Well, and again, I'm going to point this out. This was the same thing I said earlier. So off the face-off draw, Lolo is the one who comes up. That means Mila, who's the winger, if you look, she was in the middle of the ice going, I don't know who I'm supposed to cover because that's her man.
Yep.
I don't like that play. Lolo should have been covering the portion just off the face-off to the right, and that was Mila.
Yep.
Right? Mila has basically, she's free. She's free to go to that player. So, not my cup of tea, but you know.
Oh, well, there's still a lot of time here left. Gets it up. Now Han has it. Han tries to get around the defense now.
Macy can bury this.
Oh, just off. Looked like off the goalie there with 4:18 here left. Now they're coming right back. Good read by Ferrix. Ferrix has to back up now, and that's going to go all the way behind the net with Horton. Horton is going to nice little shuffle play. Gets it off here near side to Bell. Oh, that didn't look like anything there, but we'll let it go, and comes out here towards McGrath. McGrath gets tied up at the red line. Now they're coming right back at it. And again, another shot, and Ferrix backs up, and that's going to be buried the biscuit on that. So it's a 5-2 game here left. And
that was just, I mean, that's a smart play by the Austin kid. He came around, he capitalized on the fact that when he got Ryden to turn around, Ryden was just, she caught up in her own skates, and he cuts across the crease. He goes hash mark to hash mark. In fact, I saw the same play in the NHL the other night. I can't even remember who it was. It was a beautiful play. Just walks down, goes hashy to hashy, and goes cuts back and across. It's almost I would say 90%.
And with the left hand shot, you do that right, it's gonna go.
Yep.
So Potts has it. Potts gets it off to the far end. Oh, I would not have saw that coming, but.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to find that seam right there. Now comes all the way out towards the far side. Lashem with it. Lashem's going to try to get back into the play now. Chips it off the boards. Now Sadikoff below the goal line.
Not all three.
And now we're coming right back at actually all four now with Zerby coming in. Looks like she was trying to pinch for that
Sure, and I mean that makes sense at this point. You're down 5-2. You're going to see your defenseman pinch.
And comes all the way out to the near side. Potts tries to grab that. They're trying to center that. Now Potts has it, gets tied up. Comes all the way out now here to the near side. Potts controls it, gets it off towards Lashem. Lashem has some space in the neutral zone now. She'll get poke checked and comes all the way back towards the neutral zone. And Sadikoff in it. Sadikoff try to find, gets poke checked with Kane coming now into the play. And this comes all the way towards the near side, with some help from Lindstrom now behind the net, and goes all the way out towards a shot. Ooh, nice try by Lindstrom to put a shot on net. Good play, stick play there now. Comes all the way back. Hodson on the far end. 2:30 here.
She's got time.
That's going to be Lindstrom. Lindstrom near side. Cannot control it. She gets knocked off the puck for a split second. Turnover in the neutral zone. Or in our zone. Potts now tries to get it off now. That's going to be a centering charge. Goes all the way out to the D. Again, we got to make sure we cover that up. And that's going to be a try to backhand centering pass. 2:03 here left.
There you go, Juliana.
Nice touch pass. Juliana has it on its Sgro. Tries to center it. Now she's just cannot get it. Nice play from here from number Smith, I believe, here now, and comes all the way right back at it. He's trying to center it. Oh, has a centering try there, and now it's going to get caught up in some skates there. And
Steichen couldn't kick it forward.
And so, that'll be stopped here, minute 40.
You know, that's one of those things, like, you know, we were talking about earlier about quick decisions versus patience. You know, when June came around, there's nobody pressuring. They didn't even have a player past the red line, right? That's where we have to slow that one down, make the right play, and then you have to make it. That's the unfortunate play. That cross-ice pass was rushed, and it wasn't a good pass, and we never had possession and allowed them to pick it up and go.
Yep. Stars will have it.
Things that'll make us learn a little bit and grow a little bit.
Oh, that's going to be Brown almost had that here on the back end, and now they're going to come right back. That'll be on the far end.
Don't yield the zone though.
And that's going to go right behind the net, and it looks like, yeah, we got to stay on our feet on the defensive end. You know, I know they're trying to battle on the puck. Brown on the near side now. This is going to come right back into the middle. Everyone's getting tied up. They're tracking it nicely. That goes out towards Horton behind the net. Takis is going to step in the play, and that's going to come out to the D. D has it. Another shot.
Oh,
that's going to be
McGrath. Hit that play.
McGrath tries. Oh, she has to get that up.
Way too long.
And I think she was trying to gather it enough. Now comes all the way out here with 50 seconds left. Again, number 97 is, I believe, one of their best players. Now that's going to be a shot. Goes wide. Comes out to the near side. This is Brown. Brown tries to knock it out. He does now with Bell coming in. Bell tries to save possession of it, and that stays in with a battle here in the near side with Hahn coming out now with Kane, and that's going to get picked off. And they like that cut across. 20 seconds here left in the period. Actually in the game, to be honest with you guys, folks. And it's going to go right behind the net. They're looking for cross play. Oh, drop pass. That's going to be deflected by Bell. 8 seconds here left in the period. That goes behind the net now with Zerbe, and they're going to try to have one more opportunity here with 2 seconds and one, and the Stars will come out with the victory here with a 3-goal third period, and you know, hats out to them. They found their spots.
Sure. I mean, you know, take the situation like on that Ryden play, right? When Ryden falls down, then the kid's able to cut across the crease. He capitalized on a mistake. In the other situation here that we just saw, we backed off and gave him the ability to cross from hashy to hashy. That shouldn't happen. So that's a little bit on the defense. I think they got a little bit of, you know, speed wary based on how physically quick and how physically impressive these kids were moving across and using the corners. Again, hats off to Zerbe, man. She played an incredibly physical game against these boys. I think what we need to do for improvement tomorrow is stop with those flybys. I saw 3 or 4 of them just here in this last, 30 seconds in the zone. A flyby, the biggest thing about the flyby too is you turn your back on the play.
Yeah.
If you turn your back to the puck, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and you don't know where to recover, more importantly, right?
Exactly.
Like it's like anything else. Do I go left? Do I go right? Right?
I'd rather see a stop pivot, right? You can do, kind of a not a punch turn, but a stop pivot.
Yeah.
You come up, you sweep check, but you're stopping facing the puck.
Yeah,
and it's little things like that.
It's the edge work, right?
Yeah.
Like if you just come out with your edges enough where you cover out the shooting lane. And then you can, like, if he makes the move, you engage and knock him off. Not necessarily, you play the body at that point, right?
Right.
So, folks, it was a good game, both sides. I'm impressed with the girls, what they can do. Now it's and like you said, I think the Stars or Texas Junior Stars took advantage of the mistakes that we made on the lapses on some of the defense, but. Definitely was a very competitive game. 5-2, yes, we see the score, but this could have gone either way. So tomorrow will be a good game, guys. So I would say come back and join us for another game. I know the girls are going to probably go home and think about this as hey, we can still beat this team. We just made a couple mistakes, right? So I think that's the message Josh will be saying in the locker room. But Kane, any final thoughts for tomorrow?
No, I mean, you're absolutely right. This other than the one mistake, like that was the blatant, like, whatever, this is a 4-2 game at that point, right? So one puck goes the other direction for us, like with Lolo, for example, gets those couple early. This is a whole different ball game. So tomorrow they should feel good about coming out and playing these kids, that they have a damn good fighting chance to beat them tomorrow.
Yep. Well, hey, everyone, thank you again. James, thanks for joining us. And again, our game will be tomorrow, I believe, at 10:45, I believe. So that'll be Central Time. If not, just check your local broadcasting system.
Same bat channel.
Same channel. All right, folks, have a good one. And enjoy the rest of the Saturday evening.